Strippers. Exotic dancers who strip their clothing and perform in clubs and various events around the world. Stripping has evolved into a booming industry estimated to rake in over $75 billion worldwide, feeding into society's most repressed sexual desires. My name's Anthony Padilla, and today I'm going to be sitting down with some of the most talented strippers in Los Angeles to learn the truth behind this underground profession. Do these dancers strip to supplement an already existing, barely livable wage? Or does stripping offer bountiful financial security to those brave enough to risk their personal reputation? Is stripping merely a harmless form of paid self-expression? Or is it an underground community of perverted criminals? Hi, Mars.
Hi, how are you?
Billy.
Anthony, what's up, my brother?
Hello, Zara Moon. Thank you so much for coming out and teaching me about the wondrous world of professional stripping.
Yeah.
What do you consider yourself? A stripper, exotic dancer?
An entertainer.
An exotic dancer.
Just a stripper hoe.
Stripper hoe.
Or even just a hoe.
So what does stripping entail?
It's like a vision, you know, women want a fantasy from my side of it. So when I go to a show, you know, I want to put on a whole act for them. Like, let's say they want an officer at the door. I come with a noise complaint. I'm going to knock. You know, I'm going to bring that show. I'm going to
play into their fantasies.
Yeah. All of a sudden you come in, you got a smile on the face. You're like, what's up, baby? Billy Rock, ready to rock out with the out, you know?
Yeah.
It kind of feels like I'm getting paid for like people to watch me work out.
How long have you been stripping?
Only since November.
5 years and 4 months.
9 years.
9 years.
Yeah.
What first made you want to strip?
I met this stripper, this beautiful redheaded woman. And like she was talking to us about her job and about how much fun it was being a stripper. And so I was like, okay, I want to try it. Let's do it. I think the thing that like most intrigued me was like how she said that it made her feel. Like she said it made her feel sexy. And I had grown up in like kind of a house where I wasn't really told that I was sexy or beautiful or anything. Like my parents didn't like dote on me like that.
Yeah.
So I was like discovering my sexuality and discovering my own like sense of like who I am and my own beauty.
Right.
So it made me feel beautiful, really.
I watched the Magic Mike and I was like...
Magic Mike inspired you?
Yeah, it inspired me. First when I seen it and I was like, I want to do that, you know? And I was telling people and stuff and they're like, yeah, you know, I'm Skinny Doug at the time. You know, my name is actually Douglas.
Oh, you're Skinny Doug?
Before I came Billy motherfucking Rock, yeah.
What do you think makes good stripping versus bad stripping?
And to me, everyone has their own style.
Yeah, yeah.
The thicker girls that like to just do spins. There's some girls with the bodies that like to only twerk. You know, everyone has their strengths.
So you get this unprofessional guy, he goes in there, that's a bad strip show. Because he's not gonna have, you know, a dedicated playlist, he's not gonna have, you know, a choreographed introduction dance, he's not gonna know what games to go over, he's not gonna know how to treat it professionally, because a lot of these guys are going in there to get laid and stuff. That's the last thing on my mind. My mind is to please these women. I want to put on a real, authentic show. I want them to feel like they're in Las Vegas, like they're getting thunder down under in their damn front room of their house.
Do you proudly tell people that you're a stripper, or do you keep it more of a secret?
Oh, dude, everyone knows. I am proud of this.
My family knows, but like I just kind of been like about social media, kind of like on the edge about it because I feel like there's like a social stigma.
I sort of live a double life. I've never told my parents.
Your parents don't know? What if your parents are watching this right now?
Hey, Mom and Dad.
Is stripping more of a way to make extra supplemental cash, or could it be a strong source of income?
I'm comfortable, I'm happy, I can take days off when I want. I'm a licensed hairstylist, I'm a licensed cosmetologist, but I've just been really happy dancing.
Yeah, I make my full living off of it, and I've been doing that ever since I started 5 years, 4 months ago. I signed off with construction and I never looked back.
What's the most money you've taken home in a single shift?
$5,500.
$5,500 in one single night.
So I go out on stage and I start dancing, and that guy comes up to the stage. He hands me a $100 bill and he's like, come talk to me whenever you're done. I sat down with him, we started talking. It was just like a vibe, you know?
You clicked, you had chemistry.
Yes. He was like, what do you want? So I was like, I just need $5 grand right now. and he gave it to me.
He's just got cash?
He had $60,000 in cash in his bag.
So you could have asked for 60.
I know, I could have asked for more. I always think about that.
Do you think you're paid appropriately for your job?
So here in California,
Yeah.
and in a few other states too,
Yeah.
they've changed it to where strippers are no longer given the option of being an independent contractor. We are legally required to be employees.
Oh.
Some people with certain interests in mind don't want us to be employees. They want to keep us as independent contractors.
Because they can control you.
And we don't have any rights. We don't have any labor rights as independent contractors versus
Yeah.
being employee. You know, we get all of the benefits like healthcare, workers' comp,
You should.
minimum wage.
Why would you not? What kind of injuries have you had from stripping?
I ripped my toenail off. There was
just blood everywhere?
There was blood squirting. And the guy was like throwing money, so there was like blood and money and like music playing.
How important of a contribution to the demands of society do you feel stripping is?
If you didn't have any way to like release your stress and have like kind of like a non-judgmental environment, a lot of people come at us with like big problems, and like we're here to listen without any judgment. Like they can tell us anything.
I don't care if they're the biggest chick in the world, they got big buck teeth coming down, whatever. I look at them like they're the only woman in the world, and I make them feel that way, and they 100% believe it. And in my mind, I believe it too, because you know, that's what makes me happy. That's what drives me. Is, you know, that's my passion, is to make these people feel wanted, to make them feel accepted, to where, you know, they know their value, their worth. And essentially, I feel like if we get the right people out there, we can provide that to our citizens, and that is definitely needed and can help mental health and everything in between.
Why do you think so many people have such harsh judgments against stripping?
If you don't really connect with the girls, then you're never gonna know what their personal struggles are.
Yeah.
You know, some people have to do it. You don't know whose parents died or what. So if you don't connect with them individually, like, you have no say.
Has stripping ever felt dangerous?
It's pretty common, like, for sexual assault to happen within the club. It's scary, and it happens so often. You go to the manager after you've been sexually assaulted, and you say, look, this just happened to me. And they're like, but did it really happen like that? Or were you asking for that?
What you doing with my wife, Holmes? And you're like, well, hey, I'm just dancing, man. You know, it's like, well, hey, you know, whoa.
Wait, you've had guns pulled out on you?
Yeah, man.
Wait, who's pulling a gun out on you?
Yeah, angry husbands come home. They don't understand what's going on. Why is this half-naked man home? You know, luckily, I have a way of dealing with people, and I get myself out of some very sticky situations.
What's been your most bizarre experience with a customer?
Wanted to dance, and I was like, okay. And then he sat down and asked me to take off my shoes so he could smell them.
You want to smell your shoes?
I think they smell like potato chips. He's like, okay, well, here, let me smell your feet. And he was like trying to grab him and like smush his face, and so I was like, I had to stop the dance at that point, because I was like, he's getting gross.
You're like, I am not a vending machine for foot fetishes.
Yeah, like he was really trying to smoosh, like for a $25 dance.
You're like, this costs more than that. Rudy wants to know if you've ever felt shy while stripping.
If like Offset and Cardi B are at the club that night, like, yeah, I'm gonna be like a little timid.
Definitely, I get shy all the time, man. You know, like when I was a kid, I was like overweight kid that, you know, I would never dreamed of doing this. I had, you know, phobias of talking to people, and like, you know, I'd sweat from my armpits. So yeah, man, I still get shy. I don't know how the hell I am
How do
Billy
you
Rock
overcome-
today.
Ramsey wants to know if you find stripping success to be solely based on physical appearance.
I mean, I'm all natural, and honestly, like, I make pretty good money. And, you know, obviously, if I had my ass done, if I had my boobs done, you know, I probably would make more money.
Are you tempted to alter your body or your appearance to make more money and tips and whatnot?
Certain customers will tell me, like, oh, you know, you just need a boob job. Like,
How does that make you feel?
I feel, like, beat up by it, like, just by all the comments, by the girls.
So what do you do on those days?
I smoke a lot of weed.
What's one thing you wish you could say to all strip club patrons?
Bring money.
Bring more singles.
Stop coming to strip clubs if you just want to drink. Go to regular bars.
Has being a stripper ever affected any of your relationships?
Laura, man, she was, But anyway, yeah, her parents were like asking, like, who's this American boyfriend of yours? You know, they're from Egypt, and they're like strict. They didn't like the fact that I was American and the fact that I was a stripper. So basically, they gave her the ultimatum. They were like, either you leave this guy, or, you know, we'll just send you back to Egypt. I told him I'll go join the army, you know, I'll quit stripping, I'll give them my...
change your career and give everything up to be with her.
And at the time I was making really good money and my company was doing good.
Yeah.
And I offered that to the parents. I even went over to her house and I knocked on the door and asked to speak to the dad, and then dad came over and I said, look, if you could slap me right now and tell me to leave, or you can listen to me, one of the two, you know? And I said, I'll do anything, I'll join the army, blah, blah, blah. You know what he did? Slapped me. And I walked away crying like a little kid, man. Like, yeah, it was horrible.
Dude, I'm sorry, man. That sucks, man. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
That really sucks.
Yeah, it did, and I miss her, man. If you're out there, I love you.
Yeah, is there something you would say to her?
I would say, you know, I hope you're doing great, and like, if you are with somebody, like, I hope that person is treating you right, and I still got the t-shirt that says, my Egyptian queen, you know? But yeah, she was awesome, man, yeah.
What is it about stripping that brings you the most joy?
Just freedom of expression, just freedom of my schedule, being flexible.
Nothing really compares to the feeling of getting rained on.
It's just like cash raining on your face.
It's like somebody being like, I like you, but I really, really, really like you.
It's making people happy, you know, that smile on their face, knowing that they're gonna go home and they're gonna just give it to their significant other, you know, it's gonna be wild and be like, whoa, what's going on, man, you know, you know, I just know it's going down, because I've had a boy, you know, like, and he didn't know I was stripping at his girl's party, and he was like, man, my girl, you know, she out of me, man.
What do you think the biggest misconception about stripping in general is?
That we just want to like strip for the rest of our lives, basically, that we don't have any goals besides that, you know? Like, a lot of girls are going to school and getting their like masters and stuff, like, you just don't even know.
Would you be willing to give me a quick, like, 30-second demonstration? Oh! Can you teach me a few of those basics?
Somebody makes it rain on you, you gotta bust it open.
Tell me what the busting it open means.
So just get on the ground.
Oh.
And you can spread your legs like this.
I do see that. I see 100% of that. Okay. You go like this. I just feel like a baby. Money. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's Billy Rock.
You can just like, boom, and bam, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, you know?
Color me impressed. Color me impressed. Oh, what? What? Is there someone here that needs to get arrested? Not going off yet, because I still got it between my hands and between my legs. Sorry. Sir, did someone call the police?
He dropped.
I'm gonna. No, you better watch it. Wow, that was a wild ride.
Yeah.
I actually have a parting gift for you. It is your very own best interviewer shirt that you can get on padildoshop.com.
I just went on the best interview ever.
It's also the best stripping shirt.
Everybody go and subscribe to Anthony Padilla's YouTube and make it rain on the subscribe button.
All right, you got 5 seconds to shout out, promote anything you want directly into camera. Go.
Hi, follow my Instagram at young.mars with a Z.
Follow me on Instagram at the_Zara_Moon.
Instagram at Billy Rock Entertainment. Website www.billyrockentertainment.com.
Thank you so much, Zara Moon. I feel like I fully understand the wondrous world of stripping.
That was a really thorough interview.
It's very thorough, we got deep.
I like that.
After spending the day with these lovely strippers, I've come to learn that they're simply keen on empowering themselves through a system that prioritizes sexuality while pushing back against the oppression of sexual desire within our society. In today's world where sensationalized nudity is easily accessible to everyone at the click of a button, who are we to judge these dancers for satisfying paying customers while doing what they love? See you later, bye guys.
Press a like, bitch.
I had him on the floor. I'm going, whack, baby, whack, whack, whack. You know, big old heifers. You know, they're just like, yeah, you know, driving them home. You know what I mean?